Hello and welcome back. In the second episode we're going to talk about our degree courses. What do we actually offer? So, here at Department of Biosciences, Durham University, we have a single degree route called Biological Sciences. This is a single honours degree, and there's more specific information at the website you can see on the page now. This Biological Sciences degree can be a 3-year bachelor's degree, but you can also turn it into a 4-year course because there are options. Between the second and third years you can squeeze in a placement year in industry, where we've had people go out to pharmaceutical companies like GlaxoSmithKline or research institutes like the Purbright Institute down in Surrey. There are also people who will do a study year abroad. We can help you to find a suitable course at a university elsewhere in the world. We've had students go to Australia, Belgium, Canada, Spain, multiple different places. To do these extra options, what you do is you normally would apply for the 3-year course, and you can transfer on to the 4-year course if you so choose at the end of the second year. We also have an MBio course that you can apply for directly. This is a 4-year Masters in Biosciences, and you can enter directly or transfer onto that at the end of year 2. The Department of Biosciences is also contributing to the Natural Sciences degree routes. This is a broad course which involves multiple different departments. This programme offers a 3-year course, a BSc, or a 4-year course, Masters in Science. And here you can study the biosciences modules alongside the modules from, say, chemistry, physics, maths, lots of different options. And what you'll do is you'll sit in with all the single honours students who are doing a pure course, for instance, just the biological sciences course. The natural scientists sit in with them, and then they go off to another department to pursue the other kinds of modules from other departments. You can have a dual specialism as well within this natural sciences course. Rather than going to multiple departments, you just pick 2. And half your talk content would, for instance, come from biosciences, and half would come from chemistry. Now, the structure of the course is modular. You do 6 times 20 credit modules per year, and the teaching that we give is lectures and practicals, tutorials and seminars. So lectures is usually an hour-long session in a lecture theatre with the whole class. Practicals are in our large teaching labs, where thankfully we've got lots of technicians who will set up the bulk of the experiments for you, and we give you instructions, and you just have to understand the basic science behind it and get on with these experiments. And they are sometimes assessed as lab reports, sometimes they're just for practice to develop your skills. We have tutorials, which is an opportunity to work in small groups led by a single academic such as myself. There might be some homework to prepare for those tutorials, where you will either discuss work from the lectures and some questions on that, or bring in a paper to analyse, or look at some posters and how they present their information, a whole range of different tasks. We also have seminars, of course, where we invite academics from other universities to come in and explain their research, which undergraduates are invited to attend. These are assessed by essays and lab write-ups and presentations and project reports and exams. Of course, we have a broad range of assessment types because it's very clear now that exams are not the best way to assess everyone, because everyone has their own strengths. A major change we've made to our degree route is in fact that we have now dropped exams completely from our second year. And that allows the second years to focus on analysis and writing skills for the second year, and then exams return for the third year as part of the overall assessment. There is an opportunity, as I've said, at the end of our second year, which is referred to as level 2, and that's to transfer onto placement or year abroad routes, or to switch onto the 4-year course if you're currently just on the 3-year course. And that's just depending if the space is available, but so far there always has been, so it's not really a problem. In level 1, which is our first year, students take an optional module, which can be from another department. So we have 5 core modules and then 1 extra module that you can choose to go anywhere. We have most of our students end up doing a chemistry module actually, But lots of students will do a maths module, or a languages module, or a business school module. In the typical first year week, there's one practical to do, 12 lectures, a tutorial, and reading time. And frankly, there's 18 hours of contact time. I recommend about 1.5 hours of reading per lecture and making your notes. And that basically is a full-time job. If you work 9 till 5, 9 till 6 every day, you'll be done, and you have all the rest of your time available to do what you want and everything else that university has to offer. In biological sciences, this is a very broad title, because we want everyone to experience the range within the biological sciences and then tailor their degree to what they want to do. So you'll start off all doing the same core modules, but then you can follow a themed route based on your module choice. These are only guidelines, and the degree is truly your decision. It's build your own adventure. So you could then specialise in what you want to be. If you want to specialise in biochemistry, you pick those kinds of biochemical modules. If you want to specialise in cell biology or genetics or biomedicine, you can pick modules that train you in those skills. If you're more of an ecologist or environmentalist, you pick modules that take you in that direction. It's all up to you to decide. How do you get onto these courses? Well, the typical offer for the biological sciences degree, the single honours degree, is 3 A's at A level, including 2 sciences, one of which must be either biology, chemistry or human biology. And maths does count as a second science. This is the equivalent of 37 at International Baccalaureate. We have about 185 places every year, and there is competitive entry, and we are happy to make offers for deferred places. There's more info at that important web link for Ask Us, where you can just send us questions and they'll filter down to us and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. For the Natural Sciences course, the joint honours or multiple departmental degrees, the offer is slightly higher. It's an A star and 2 A's at A level, which is the equivalent of 38 at IB. Thank you very much for listening.